Let's make some art. As you know, on Inkscape, we can select different shapes and we can organize them without any problem. Of course, in some cases, if we want, we can have our 3D model or we can make our own. You should know that always when you copy and paste any shape, there are two differences. One, when you copy any shape that you make, and when you copy any one that is in 3D, like in this way, you notice the size changes. It doesn't matter what type of shape you want to use to make your art. If you want to make something similar than Bridget Riley's art, it's important to start thinking what is the shape you are going to use. In this case, you notice that I duplicate the shape, and because always changes the size, I have some of them. In this case, I have 4, and I start with the pattern that I am going to use for my piece of art. After I have them, I am going to resize them, all of them, because the idea is that the pattern is going to be into the sheet that we have created. In this case, you can notice this square is only the sheet that I am going to use. And it's important, whatever shape I use is into this sheet. As you can see, I just copy all the shape that I have and I make it as big as the other one. And in that case, I may start making my whole pattern. Remember that when you make a selection, all the elements into that selection can be modified at the same time. That's why here you can notice that I start with big shapes and then I make them small to make my work easier. You can also see that when I make a selection, it doesn't matter if I select just 2, 10, or all the shapes that I have, appear some arrows on the corner. With those arrows, I can make bigger or smaller all the shapes that I have selected previously. And if I click twice on the whole selections, are going to appear the same arrows, but in a circular way, and I can organize like this. If I select everything and I go to filters, I can change a little bit the color in the shapes like this. But of course, it's better you to select all, group them, and then try to use one of those filters. I'm going to leave one of these filter and I am going to use an extra here in the corner, sprite, and I do it in this way because I like. Once you have finished, you go to File, Export to PNG, and on the right side, you export, wait to be export your work, and there appears the path where you can find on your computer your work. Here is when you copy and paste this path on the File Explorer, you are going to be able to open your work. Remember to delete the last part, and you are going to find the container or the folder where your document is. Now it's time for you to play with Inkscape to try to make some art like Bridget Riley.